Good part of the day, my dear digital friends. It is 7:09 p.m. Eastern Time. Good part of the day, my friends on Instagram as well. As I promised, I am doing my multi-streaming again because I truly want to catch people that live on on the different time zones. So we communicated in the morning when some of you I recognize names, Alomi. Hi, Alomi. So Alomi wrote again, help me get rid of stuttering. Alomi, I started talking to you. I started answering your questions, but you were already gone. You were not staying. So guess what? I am helping you by answering your questions. So the only way I can help you get rid of stuttering is I can help you remove your mental blocks first. Okay, let me fix a little bit this. Because stuttering originates in the mind. It all starts with the mind when you people who stutter believe things that do not resonate with reality. So allow me my recommendation. I don't know what country you are living in. What's your country? Type it to me. So if you speak English in an acceptable way, if you understand what I am saying, so this is all the parts that I need to know to see if I can help you. Because in order for me to help any person who stutters to awaken to the truth about stuttering is you guys need to truly understand my words, because I am speaking two languages. I can speak in Russian, I can speak in English, but I do not know any other languages. Okay? So this is why it's very, very important that you understand me. And if you remember, Alomi, in the morning, we were talking about one of my free ebooks. It's the book about one of my former students who didn't speak English. He communicated with me through Facebook Messenger for some time, and I was directing him what he should be doing in order to help himself to get rid of stuttering in almost no time. And he did it. So, and number one, he learned to speak English language. That was number one, the most important part. Because if you don't understand English, you cannot understand my words. Even the books, I have written a lot of books. I have published a lot of books. Some of them you can get even for free. You don't need to pay a penny. You can simply go to livestutterfree.com and you can you can learn how you can remove your stuttering. You can unblock your mind. You can learn a lot of truth about stuttering, about adequate normal speaking. Hi, Edward. Edward on YouTube wrote, how to remove mental blocks. First of all, you need to understand what it means, mental blocks. Mental blocks means when we believe information that doesn't resonate with reality. So basically, we believe lies. We believe things that are not reality. Let me give you an example. For example, if you believe you want to enter the room and someone just told you, be careful, there is a big cockroach in the room. Be careful. The cockroach may not be in the room, but someone just made a joke and told you about that. So what would be your actions? You need to enter the room. You need to enter the room and turn the light on because this is a dark room. What would you do? You open the door, you turn the light on, and before you even put your foot in the room, you are going to be really careful. You're going to be looking around the room. You're going to be studying the room. You're going to be looking, what if there is a cockroach or a snake or whatever, something that may be dangerous for your health, right? For your health condition. So the cockroach or the snake or the crocodile, it's not there. But someone made a joke, someone lied to you, and you are now acting in the way that is very funny for the person who made a joke. So you are going like, where? What's going on? Right? And your friends who made a joke, they probably are laughing at you, right? So this is a kind of very simple example. When we believe things that are not reality, this is our mental block because we no longer enter the room just like normally you would, right? Enter the room, turn the light, and mind your business, do whatever you want to do. But because you believe that there is something dangerous, you begin acting in a funny way, in a weird way. You have a mental block. This is just one example. So let's answer this question now. How to remove this mental block? You entered the room, you looked around, and you said, I don't see any dangers. I don't see any crocodiles or snakes in the room, right? Where did you see it? Where exactly? And you hear how they laugh, and you realize that they just made fun of you, right? And you laugh with them, and that's it. Your mental block is gone. Now you're free to move. Nothing can stop you from moving around the room and doing whatever you wanted to do in that room. Do you understand me, Edward? Let me know if you got the idea. So the same is with stuttering. If you still believe that stuttering is a reality, if you believe it, then you choose to make strange things in your life. You believe that every time you make a mistake, then people are going to laugh at you, which may be the case, of course. It depends where you're speaking, right? So because you believe that every time you make a mistake, it's some kind of a symptom of incurable sickness, because you believe that, so you act in a weird way. You don't speak much. You simply avoid speaking. Instead of, let's say someone asked you a question, you simply go ahead and answer the question, right? That's what all normal people do. Instead of that, you begin rolling all kinds of mental things in your head. You begin thinking, oh, I'm going to stutter right now. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this word. Maybe I need to substitute this word with another word, and they're going to laugh. If I don't, I may not be able to say the word, and so on. These are all your mental blocks because you believe that you're going to make a mistake, which you may, of course, because you still don't know how to truly move your tongue to say each and every word. You still haven't learned it. Okay, this is a different story. We are going to talk about it today if you guys ask me these questions. Okay, thank you very much for your likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay, let me see if I can move my Instagram people so I could, yeah, because it's the end of the day. I'm afraid it's going to be dark in the room. Okay, so let's continue. Edward wrote, Yes, thank you for explaining, Anna. You are such an inspiration. I am an inspiration. Thank you for these warm words. But what I am is I am the teacher. And I am the only English speaking teacher who can explain to you what speaking is, natural and normal speaking is, and why you're making mistakes, why you believe in such a ghost. Stuttering is a ghost. It doesn't exist in reality. And I was talking about it in the morning. Choose to stutter or to speak. I see that this is still the same topic of the live stream. I didn't change it from the morning time. By the way, Edward, can you write to me what country you are at? Because I am going live the second time a day. I truly want to cover people, just to answer questions of those people who live in different time zones. In the morning, I was talking to Europe, India, and now I'm hoping to talk to people in the United States of America, in Canada, in Africa, in some other like parts of our planet where people live and struggle with speaking, because stuttering cure business is international, unfortunately. It's an international fraud. Okay, I'm from Romania. Oh, Romania! It's at nighttime. It's so late. But you know what? If you can stay with me, I recommend you do, because unfortunately, all other specialists that specialize in stuttering, unfortunately, they don't really understand what stuttering truly is. They don't have the knowledge, they don't have the training. And the reason I'm talking about it so comfortably, I mean, confidently, see, I said it correctly now, confidently, because I myself used to be a speech and language therapist, conventional. I worked with people who stutter conventionally. I gave them therapeutic approach, medical approach for 30 years of my life. Just like all the therapists, pathologists, psychologists, all doctors, I also didn't know what normal, natural, standard speaking is, and why people stutter, and what they need to do to just fix their speech in almost no time. This is very, very simple, but very precise. But it's simple for me because I have the knowledge, I have the training. Okay, trying to be in the center of the screen. So, guys, hi, oh my God, amazing. I am surprised that the same people that joined me in the morning, now I see the same names. It's strange. I was expecting other people, but I'm glad you're here, guys, because next time I'm going to come in the morning of Eastern time, my time, on Saturday. I've made a decision to come live twice, on Saturday and on Wednesday. We'll see if I can do it, but because on Wednesday in the morning I usually go to the gym, but I mean, right now I still cannot do it, recovering from some injury. So the bottom line is, if you guys want to ask questions, I invite you to do so, because don't take it lightly. And Edward is staying at night to ask questions. And I was actually going to delete this live stream. I was going to delete it because I did something in the morning and I'm thinking, okay, this is probably going to be something similar. But if you guys are going to ask different questions, I'm going to leave it. Okay, so Edward wrote, so being perfectly fluent is that simple. Just believing I speak perfect and it's done? No, of course not. No. you misunderstood me. It's very important to to understand that stuttering is a ghost. You simply need to change your belief. Stop believing that you are a stutterer, that you have an incurable sickness, that you need a treatment, that you need to be cured by doctors, by therapists. Just stop believing this. Instead, I want you to believe in speech mastery. Speech mastery. Do you understand these words? Write to me. Speech mastery, the skill of speaking. Speaking is a muscular skill. Muscular. And what is the muscle that we learn to use when we speak? Edward, we are communicating with you. Write to me. I want communication. I want you guys respond to me. Then I will be able to give you information, exactly the information that will unblock your mind. Exactly. Speech mastery. Yes, Edward. So it's the skill, the art of moving the muscle. And what is the muscle? This is the muscle. Of course, you simply need to quit believing in stuttering and instead have the full faith in the fact that, yes, you can to speak just like everyone else on the planet because you have exactly the same muscle. The same muscle. And in order to speak without mistakes, do it correctly, you simply need to do exactly what all people on the planet are doing, including this little creature. Do you see that? This is a parrot. And parrots, as you know, also can speak. They are the best imitators. They can imitate, they can mimic humans' words pretty well. Do you think they're smart? No, they're not. What is the size of their brain? Yeah, like this, right? But they can listen and mimic the words they hear and observe people say. Parrots are speech masters. They learn to say words with accuracy and ease. The only difference between parrots and humans is that parrots can memorize, can train their tongue to say maybe 5 words, right? No, I mean, if there is a human working with them, training the parrot, maybe they can learn more words, right? But we can learn to imitate and use appropriately with the words, maybe thousands of words, thousands of words. And we don't need, just like parrots, we don't need to go to any doctors or speech therapists or whatever. We don't. Naturally, we just listen to the way people speak and we mimic. And we begin doing it from our early childhood. Because, Edward, when you were born, could you say anything? Did you say to your mommy, "Hello, mother," when you were born? Of course not. You didn't say anything because you didn't have any memory of how to say words, and you didn't even have any memory of words yet. It's only when after you were born, you started listening and observing people say words, and you started adjusting your muscle, your tongue, to producing words with accuracy and ease. That's it. And this is what all normal people are doing on the planet when they are young. They adjust their tongue and they keep learning, keep adjusting their tongue for more words, for more words. When we become older, we learn different languages. Look at me, I am speaking English as a second language. I'm learning, I'm still learning. You are from Romania, okay? So you may understand a little bit of Russian because Romania and Russia are neighbors, right, Edward? So the bottom line, what I mean when I say you have a choice, whether you want to speak beautifully or stutter. When do you have this choice? When you know how to speak, just like everyone on the planet. When you have learned to move your tongue accurately and easily, without any doubts. Every time you want to say the word, what word? Any word. Every time you want to say the word, you just go and do it because your tongue already knows how to do this word. You don't think about it, how to speak. You don't doubt, you don't guess, you just do it. Okay? So, guys, go ahead and ask your questions, because if you don't, I will simply I don't want to repeat what I was doing in the morning, because you can always go back and watch my morning live stream. You can listen to it. But I see that a few people are watching me, and hopefully you are interested in my work and you are interested in listening to the truth about stuttering. A ghost. I call it a ghost. So while I'm waiting for the questions, let me also make an announcement in case you haven't heard me making this announcement. I want you to know that because of the beginning of the new school year, I am ready to allow many people get enrolled during the month of September and maybe October. I don't know. It depends how many people are going to do it. So during the month of September, for the whole month, I'm offering you to invest 50% smaller, make a 50% smaller contribution in your speech education course. So if you want to finally stop stuttering and speak just like everyone else on the planet, I recommend you do it this month. Don't wait too long. Okay? Because after that, the price is going to go up again. But right now, it's just unheard of. The biggest discount I'm offering today. You can live Stutter-Free in only 3 days for 50% less. I am ready to work for much smaller investment, your smaller investment. Okay, and also I would like to mention that one thing I know for sure, that all people who stutter can speak. All people who stutter can work, use other muscles than tongue muscles, and they can earn money and invest in their own liberation from stuttering in almost no time. I also recommend, my dear listeners today, that you come and join me next Saturday, this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. in the morning and 7 p.m. in the afternoon, depending on your time zone. I recommend you do it. I don't know for how many weeks I'm going to be able to do it, but right now I have the strength to do it. I have the ability to do it. And this is why I'm inviting to you. Unless I'm going to have students scheduled, then I'm going to make an announcement and I will reschedule these live streams. Okay. I also would like to make an announcement for those of you who are interested, who have questions. So I recommend you go to livestutterfree.com, my website, and simply register for watching a free webinar about the 4 steps to a stutter-free life. Yes, it's a free webinar. It is recorded. You can go there and watch it. Okay. After you have watched the webinar, hopefully you understand it. Okay. So hopefully you speak good English and you understand English. Then I recommend you schedule another freebie for you that I am giving away. Giving away. September is a giveaway month. I am just giving left and right to people. Okay. So it is a live www.livestutterfree.com. Come and register for the webinar and then schedule a Zoom call with me. Okay? And the last announcement, I have started my Telegram group. I'm inviting you to join my Telegram group, which is called Live Stutter Free. Okay? So come and join me. And if you're going to start asking questions there, I will be talking to you there as well. So I do my best to be available on Instagram, on Facebook Messenger, on Zoom, on Skype, on whatever, everywhere. Okay. So do you have a WhatsApp group? You know what? Someone just recommended I created today. And I probably will create WhatsApp group. It's kind of the same as Telegram. It works in the same way. But Edward, yes, I am there as Live Stutter Free. I think that's how I'm called, Live Stutter Free, or just Anna Deeter. I don't remember. So I will create a group on WhatsApp, and I recommend you join me there as well. Okay, I'll make an announcement when the group is ready to go. So guys, I don't see too many people watch me because I have come up unannounced. So here is an announcement. Next week, next Wednesday, I'll do my best to come the same time, between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. Or for people in Europe, you better join me. Yeah, thank you, Edward. Yes, you're welcome. Or you can join me in the morning, because you live in Europe, and this is the time when you can come and see the videos. And I am going to delete this live stream most likely, maybe in a couple of days. Okay, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't monetize my streams. That's why it just doesn't matter for me. So, any other questions, my dear friends, digital friends? No questions? Then lots of love to you, and hope to see you on my streams, or better yet, in my private conversations. The Zoom call, you can schedule a Zoom call with me at any time that works for you. Edward, you can do the same. Go ahead and schedule the Zoom call with me, and then we'll see each other. I will see your problems, and I will be able to guide you directly. What is it that you need to do to forget about the ghost called stuttering, and simply build your tongue vocabulary. Tongue vocabulary. Learn to say words with your tongue, with ease, with accuracy, just like everyone on the planet. Not everyone, the best speakers on the planet, of course. So I truly want you to switch from believing in existence of stuttering sickness to believing that you can do exactly the same as 99% of the population can. If you have the muscle, then of course you can learn to move it in exactly the same way. Edward wrote, the Zoom meeting fee, it's free. That's why I'm talking about here. It's free, guys. Free. And every minute spent with me removes one mental block after another mental block. Edward, how old are you? I know you said you're from Romania, but how old are you? Answer my question. So the Zoom meeting is free, the webinar is free, the Zoom meeting is free, and then you make a decision. What is it that you want? I will explain to you what you need to do. I'm 22. Okay, it's time. You believe in speech mastery instead of this stupid stuttering, and you build your beautiful speech. Build it, develop it. All people who stutter are people with underdeveloped speaking skills. At the end of your life, you stopped speaking much. There could be many, many reasons why you stopped speaking. You stopped developing your speaking skills. I don't know what happened in your life, why, but you stopped speaking. And how can you learn to move the muscle if you don't move it? Do you understand, Edward? So anyway, there are, yes, I claim it. Okay, claim it. But once again, it's not enough. Just believe, yeah, I can learn it. Yes, it's the first step. But then you're 22, you're not 5 years old, because if you were 5 and were stuttering, making mistakes, usually 5-year-olds, like 3-year-olds, even 10-year-olds, they don't care. They make a mistake and they continue. Okay? But if you believe that you can learn, but you still don't know how to move your tongue, this is my job. I can be your mentor and I can explain it to you in details. And the moment you understand how to move your tongue to say accurately any word, any where, any time, that's it. You can do it for the rest of your life. Because guess what? It's the same muscle, the same words. They never change. Words don't change. The muscle movements never change after we have memorized it, okay? Have learned it. So why bother, right? Why worry about anything? This is what I am doing. I've learned certain number of words in English language, and I'm just moving my tongue, saying the same words with the same movements of the tongue, because I am a speech master. I believe in speech mastery. When I came to this country, United States of America, I didn't speak English. I didn't know how to move my tongue. So, but I believed in speech mastery. This is why I learned it. I never worried about my abilities to speak. And when I don't know the word, guess what I'm doing? Going to the dictionary, right? And today, the best way is Google Translate, right? You put it in your language and you listen how the Google lady is saying the word, and you're repeating, you're adjusting your tongue to saying the word in the same way. This is the easiest way. I recommend you learn your tongue vocabulary. But of course, in order to do it 100% accurately, with ease, with confidence, you need mentors' help. You need to understand, because once again, you have too many lies that you still believe. Okay. Thank you, Edward, for your conversation, and hope to see you soon. Lots of love to you. Good night. Go rest. And I still see a few people watching, but not asking questions. I don't know what kind of people they are. And see you soon. Bye bye. Join my Telegram. Just a reminder again. Okay, and now share. Okay, and broadcast. And broadcast.